Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Corey, for your leadership, and thank everyone here today who is ready to stand up. We are in a COVID crisis. We are in an eviction crisis, and the eviction crisis is making the COVID crisis work. You know, this pandemic is not over. Families, millions of families across this country are worried about getting sick. They are worried about their next paycheck. They are worried about trying to catch up financially from weeks or months without a paycheck. This crisis falls hardest on Black and brown families because they are more likely to be renters and because the entire COVID crisis has fallen more harshly on them. Now, Congress and President Biden worked hard to protect people from being thrown out of their homes. We did this because it is the right thing to do and it is the safe thing to do. But an extremist Supreme Court cut short eviction protections and put millions of people at risk for losing their homes. Forcing tens of thousands of people out of their homes will only make this public health crisis worse. As Delta surges, we must act. And that's why I am honored to be here with my partner, Corey Bush, and all of my partners here to support the Keeping Renters Safe Act. This will put in place an eviction moratorium during this pandemic and give authority to HHS in the future to deal with this kind of crisis if we have another health pandemic. Study after study suggests that moratoriums aid in reducing infections and death due to COVID-19, and that when moratorium evictions expire, there is an associated increase in COVID-19 and mortality. Right now, 7.7 million renters report being behind on their rent. That is nearly 14% of all adult renters. And people of color who have been hit hardest by this pandemic are disproportionately at risk. Nearly 1/4 of Black renters report being behind on rental payments. Now, last year, Congress worked together to account for that staggering reality. We believed that landlords should not have to bear this cost alone. So we provided more than $45 billion in emergency rental assistance. And that money is now getting into the hands of landlords around this country. It is helping families who lost a job get caught up on missed payments. But the money is going out too slowly. As of the end of August, nearly 90% of emergency rental assistance funds had not yet been distributed. There are still billions of dollars to distribute and millions of families who need that help to avoid losing their homes. But thanks to an extremist Supreme Court, evictions are now on the rise. We can avoid further exacerbating this crisis if Congress can step up now and pass legislation that keeps families in their homes through the duration of this emergency. Implementing a new eviction moratorium will save lives. It is time now for Congress to act. And I am deeply honored to be here with my longtime partner and the woman who speaks the love language of policy, Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley. Ayanna?